Good evening everybody, welcome back to One Stop Tutorials. My name's Ali Baba, and in this video tutorial we're going to explore the Marquee tool. Okay, it's a very simple tool, it's not that daunting. Okay, this is how we do it. Now there's many ways to open a file in Adobe Photoshop. One is to go File, Open, and it comes up. Another one is double click and it comes up. Or there's another way which I like doing, it's quite user friendly, and that's I open the file up to the pictures I want to take and I simply just drag and drop and the picture comes up. Up to you, depends what you're used to, but that's one of the ways I do it. Okay, now I've chosen this picture because it's slightly darker and it was a bit better than just having a black background. It looked a bit boring. This is actually I believe it's a cathedral in Exeter, might be a church, I'm not sure, but it's one of them. It's just a big building that sits in the middle of Exeter in Devon, UK. Okay, Marquee tool. What you want to do is you want to select the Marquee tool, which is here, rectangular Marquee tool, okay, and it will open up this cross cursor. Now there's many tricks with the Marquee tool. It's not just a boring looking tool as some people might think. One of the ways to do, we're going to start with the basic, is click, drag, and you can make thin, fat, up, left, right. I mean, you can do anything, just it's completely stretchable. Okay. The next way is by left click, drag, and hold down Shift. This will make it into a perfect box. Okay, you can't go right, you see my cursor going right, you can't go left, it starts in the corner and it works its way down in perspective. Okay, so Shift and that moves it down. Now be careful not to let go of Shift too soon. Say you see my cursors at the bottom of the picture here, if I was to let go of Shift now, it would automatically, the marquee would automatically fly across. So keep your Shift down, let go of the left mouse and then let go of the Shift and you'll have a square. Okay, now what you can do is you can make, let's say we wanted to make a box. Okay, so holding down Shift, we make our basic box. Now let's say we wanted to add another box inside of this box. Okay, very simply hold down Shift again and you'll see our cursor, and underneath our cursor is a cross, which is, if you think about it, very convenient compared to what the picture is. Okay, so all we do is with the Shift held down, we just simply drag and let go, and there you go, we've just connected two boxes together. Okay, so we do it again, there's our box, hold down Shift, and there we've made an extension to it. Now what if we wanted to have a completely square box and then we want to have another completely square box? Okay, so what you do is you hold down Shift, you drag, okay, you let go of Shift, and then you hold Shift again, and now this makes two exactly square boxes. Okay, now like the Shift key, you do the complete opposite, which is the Alt key, and the Alt key does is you draw your box, you hold down Alt, and this time on the cursor you'll see a minus sign. All you're doing with this is taking away. So before we added, now we're taking away. Okay, very easy stuff. So you make your box, hold down the Alt, and now you're taking away. Okay, another cool little trick is if we just wanted to make a basic box, okay, and we wanted to just say we wanted to take this little corner here, we didn't want the rest of this box, we just wanted this little corner. Well, what you do now is you hold both, you hold Alt and then you hold Shift, and now if you look at the cursor we have that little X sign. All you do is drag over, let go, and you just select that little area that you want it to. Okay, so Alt and Shift to do that. Okay, next we're going to go to the elliptical Marquee tool. Exactly the same, click and drag, move it all around. You can hold down, so we click, you can hold down Shift so you can add, so we just keep adding to it. You can hold down Alt and you take away from it, exactly the same. Okay, so pretty easy stuff. Now let's say we wanted to take this archway. Okay, we want to take this archway and then we realize we suddenly made a mistake. Okay, and we don't want to have to start again. very simply, to move the actual Marquee running ants, as I call them, hold down your spacebar and you can move it. You can move it over here, we can come in a bit more, move it again, and you can do what you need to do. Okay, that's holding down the spacebar. Okay, right, so that's the main two. The shortcut to them is M. So if you hold down shift and you hold down and you push M, it will flip between the square and the elliptical. Okay, square, elliptical, square, elliptical. Okay, also with these two tools you have the toolbar at the top here. And what the toolbar is basically the same as we've just been doing, is the shift and the alt to increase and decrease. Okay, so this first one here, you'd make your circle or you'd make your square and you just add, it just adds to it. Okay, if you click the next one across, it then takes away. Okay, just like we did with the alt key. And then if you use the last one is the same as the alt and shift key together, where it will just take that selection you wanted. Okay, you've also got here to have choice of normal, which allows you to, let me go back to the first one, allows you to, you know, bend it around, or you can have it on fixed ratio, which does like the shift button at the beginning where you drag and it becomes a perfect circle. Okay, you've also got fixed size, where you can type your own particular size in and just click and it will make the size. Okay, and one last thing I wanted to show you before checking out. Okay, what you can also do is you make your box. Let's make it a bit smaller. So we made our little box there and we wanted to move this box over to here. You just go in between the running ants, the Marquee tool, and you can just move it by clicking on your left mouse button. Okay, very good stuff, very simple stuff. I like to keep this tool handy at all times. Tends to always be on. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video tutorial. Check out, if you got any comments, leave it on my YouTube. And yeah, check out One Stop Tutorials. Thanks everyone, have a good evening.